Did you know that 40% of employers have admitted to posting fake job ads? And nearly 60% of those employers did admit to just collecting resumes and not even looking at them or planning to hire people. Hello, and welcome to, or from, or back, or whatever to my channel. My name is Jaden, and I make commentary videos on culture and media and just kind of whatever is going on in the world. And today we're going to be talking about ghost jobs and the job market. So, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she is looking for a new job, and she's like, I've been applying and no one's hiring me. And then I was doing a client's hair the other day, and she was telling me the same thing. She was like, I've been applying and I'm not hearing back from anyone. And then I'm like, well, didn't you hear about ghost jobs? And surprisingly, not a lot of people have heard about ghost jobs. And I'm like, huh, interesting. And that's what prompted me to make this video. So, what is a ghost job? Let's start there. A ghost job is a fake job listing that companies and employers are putting up with no intention of actually hiring anyone. I know, it doesn't sound like it makes any sense, right? Because, why post a job listing for a position if you're not gonna hire for it when everyone's looking for a job? Especially right now. There's a couple of reasons companies are doing that, and one of the ways is what they claim is how they boost employee morale, which is by threatening people by thinking that they are going to lose their position, which is so scummy if you ask me, because it's like, oh, we're going to put up this ad for this person's position, that way they feel like that they might get replaced, and they need to know everyone is replaceable, so they'll get scared by this ad and put in more work, and then they'll work harder. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out very well. Another reason I read up on that people are posting these fake ads as well is for other competitors to be aware of what their competition is. So it's like they'll post an ad for a social media marketing job or something. And then another company will be like, oh, they're hiring a social media marketer? We need a social media marketer. So then they're going to post a social media marketing position. And then there's going to be all these fake positions, and they're not going to hire anyone. And then another thing I was reading about regarding the ghost jobs and fake listings is that they're just there to get the company's name out there, and so they look more like a busy company that's looking to bring in more people, and it looks like they have the money to bring in these new employees, when in reality they don't. Another instance is they will put up a job position for a position that they already know someone internally in the company that they want to promote to that role, but in some states and countries, you legally still have to post an ad, even if you know you're going to hire someone internally. Like, say you want to promote someone to an assistant manager in your company, they still have to post the ad, and then they just won't even look at it. They're just going to be like, well, we know we want this person, we're going to hire them. So those are a couple of reasons why these fake listings exist, and it's just wild to me that companies are posting these fake ads, especially when so many people are struggling to find jobs. I know quite a few people that have actually been looking for jobs for over a year now, and even since COVID, I know a lot of people that have been looking for jobs because they all got laid off, and they still haven't found anything because of all these fake ads that are filling up LinkedIn, they're filling up Indeed, and half these listings aren't even real. So then that begs the question, how do you know if a listing is real? Well, some red flags you can look out for when you are on a job hunt is to see when the listing was posted. If this ad has been up for several weeks, several months, even several years, I've come across some ads that have been up for years, then you know they're not actively hiring, and you should just move on to the next one because they do not care. Their ad is just up there. Whatever they're going on about, don't even bother. It's a waste of time. Another red flag is if the position just looks a little too good. Now, you want to apply for jobs that you're going to enjoy and that have the kind of benefits and salary that you're looking for, but sometimes the ads can just look suspiciously good. Say it's a waitress position and it's 100K salary, that's not gonna happen. No one's gonna pay a waitress $100K in salary because they just won't. That's not how that industry works. Typically, a waitress would be like minimum wage or slightly above minimum wage, and then they get tips, and then that's how it works. You're not gonna expect to get that. It's also really hard to find entry-level positions lately as well, because so many jobs are looking for people with so much more experience, and that just doesn't work. It can't say something like 10 years experience required for this entry-level position, because you won't really be entry-level by then, because 10 years experience, you should at least be higher up in that field, opposed to just being entry-level, because entry-level typically just means like you finished school, you're getting into this career path, you're starting out, you need to learn, you need to grow, and companies aren't really looking for entry-level people. They're mostly looking for people that have experience, and one of the main reasons that they are looking for positions with higher experience is AI. Yep. AI has definitely made the job market more complicated. It's fully gotten rid of some positions, and it's slowly replacing other job positions. So for anyone working in like the computer or technology side of the work world, the industry, if you're in some kind of tech industry, 9 times out of 10, there's a very high chance that some entry-level positions have been replaced by AI, and any basic tasks are now going to be AI operated, so they're not going to need an actual person that they have to pay to be doing the simple tasks, because they are saving more money by using AI. And they only want people that are more experienced in those fields, because the AI still has to learn off of someone, i.e. the more experienced person. So with that being said, how are you even supposed to get a job then with all this stuff happening? It still is possible. You just have to be smart about it and really put in the time and effort to get a job. It's not as simple as it used to be. I remember when I was a teenager, I would just walk into a business with my resume and cover letter in hand and be like, "Hi, I'm Jaden. Can I talk to the hiring manager, please?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, sure, come on in, kid." And then I'd literally have an interview on the spot and start my job the next day. But that was the mid-2000s, and this is 2024. It's more complicated than that, unfortunately. So, what can you do? Well, first step is networking. Networking is gonna be the best thing you can do. I'm sure if you've went to like some kind of like higher education, they've probably talked a lot about networking, because in this like time period, networking is the only way you can pretty much get a job at this point, is by getting referred by someone you know who works there, and they get you an interview. So I definitely recommend looking into like networking events and communities in your area, going to job fairs and talking to employers like one-on-one. You want them to actually know who you are, so it's really important you have a relationship with people of different industries in different fields, and they know you by face, they know who you are, they know what your experience is like, and if they feel like they can trust you as a person, and you know they've heard good feedback from people that they work with about you, then someone will refer you, you'll get the interview, bada bing bada boom, you're good to go. Another important thing you can look at doing is updating your skills. Since we know AI is taking over a lot of the standard skills that you might do, like if you were doing like a typing job or like some kind of basic entry-level position where you're just inputting data, they don't really need data inputters anymore because AI can do that no problem. So now you need to study more in your field, whether that is taking online courses or going to like extra college classes, or just finding some kind of event in your area that is going to teach you more skills, and then you can keep building up on those skills, and that will also help you get experience and even doing internships and stuff as well. Just getting more work experience, more field experience, and just really learning everything you can so that you have something to bring to the table that will make you stand out, because not only are you competing against other applicants, you're competing against artificial intelligence. So now that we've got our experience and our networking going, you still need a good resume and also a cover letter. I am so passionate about cover letters. I used to hire people. Fun fact about me, I helped with hiring when I was a manager. If someone didn't have a cover letter, I wasn't gonna read the application. That simple. That's how it is. That's how I treat it. I don't know if any other employers do that, but where I worked, that was the norm. You don't have a cover letter, you're not going to be hired. So you really want to update your resume with only the qualifications that relate to the field you're applying to. So if you're applying for like a chef position, they don't need to know about your dog sitting business that you had. They only care about what that field is, what the qualifications are, and you need to customize your resumes and cover letters to appeal to the exact position you are applying for, and you really want to highlight your top skills that will make you stand out. It also helps to do some freelance work as well, whether that's posting an ad on like Kijiji or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, joining various like Facebook groups and seeing what you can help people with, and doing commission work and internships, just getting yourself out there, because at the end of the day, it is all going to be networking based anyways. You just got to get yourself out there, meet people, do stuff, live your life, make that money, and then eventually the right job will come to you and all will be well. So that's my take, at least, on ghost jobs based off of the research I've done and just kind of from when I've talked to people I know that are looking into jobs and people I still connect with that are in the hiring positions. That's what I've learned and gathered. The job market is horrible right now, and I do sympathize with everyone who is struggling, trying to find a job and trying to pay their bills. It's not easy, and I've been in that position, so I definitely understand what it's like. It sucks, but unfortunately that's just life right now, and not much we can do to change that, especially considering during the pandemic so many people lost their jobs, and then AI happened, and then people also lost their jobs. Companies just can't even afford to keep employees anymore, so people are just getting laid off left and right. It's really hard, and even when you get a job, being able to keep it is an entirely other thing. Like, it's a wild world out there. Just keep trying your best, connect with people, work hard, and take care of yourself. And oh my gosh, sorry, my cat just did a flop and a rollover. He's so cute. Okay, anyways, yeah. Hopefully this video sparked some kind of a conversation. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on this. What do you think about ghost jobs? Have you fallen for a fake job ad? And have you had any success getting a job since 2019? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so just let me know. And if you enjoyed my video, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. That will help out with growing my channel because it is still very small. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!